Hi Vine Club crew and happy summer. We've got a lot of wines that we're very excited to get to you this summer, and one of my favorites I'm going to give you a couple more deets on. It's the Occhipinti Il Frappato. This is from a Sicilian winemaker, Arianna Occhipinti, who has been in the winemaking game through her family, but she never really got excited about making wine herself until she went to a convention called Vinitaly with her uncle when she was 16 and kind of fell in love with the community there, loved to hear a bunch of passionate wine people talking about their craft. And she decided to go to an enology and vitification school in Milan. When she graduated there, she went back to Sicily and went back to Vinitaly herself with her own wines when she was 24. And that's where she was discovered by Joe Dresner, who has had a career finding the really most renowned fine wines that are made naturally and bringing those to the United States market. And he had said that finding Arianna and her wines was really the last great find of his career. She is in the southern part of the island of Sicily, which sometimes we consider as being small because it's an island, but really it's a little bit bigger in terms of geography than Tuscany. And they do make a lot of wines. We just don't see a ton of them here, and certainly not very many on this quality level. So we're a little bit away from Mount Etna in Sicily, which kind of dominates the soils with more volcanic type soils. In the south, there's a lot more diversity and really very expressive plots down here. Arianna still produces very near to her uncle, who's still making wine. And she focuses on Frappato here, as well as Nero d'Avola. She does wines with both of those grapes. She makes a blend that's very similar to Cerezuolo di Vittoria, Vittoria being the town that she's located right next to. And they're considered noble grapes. That's the only DOCG wine that is coming out of Sicily. And the really interesting thing about her is she takes these grapes for her single varietal wines that are very expressive, but in this case of Frappato, very light-skinned and light-bodied. And she vinifies and ages them in amphora, which is a natural way of winemaking that really is a very, very slow extraction of all of the goodies we get out of the grape skins, so that the wine in your glass you'll see is probably very translucent and a very bright ruby color. It looks like it's going to be kind of a Glau style, just really easy going, but it's very, very complex and elegant, and that's from that amphora aging that Arianna prefers. Pairings-wise, I think this is going to go great with any red meat that you want to do on the grill this summer. I encourage you to try this kind of lighter body but really beautifully textured wines with things off the grill. Otherwise, anything Italian, including a really, really lovely pizza if you want to have a fun, casual versus sophisticated pairing moment this summer. I hope you enjoy all your wines, and especially Arianna's.